Hey, bourbon brothers and sisters, bourbon hunters and bourbon collectors and enthusiasts alike. If you found this channel, today is for you. Hit that subscribe button. So let's get into this. And today will be a bit of a rant. A rant against the big distillers who think we are idiots. And let's be honest, once I get into this, you'll understand why. Every day, we are victims of marketing abuse. And I'm thinking to myself, what the hell is going on? Every day, it seems that I'm getting a new email or a text from friends with some new label, with some new label, some new special reserve, some new finish, some new exclusive, some new master distiller project, some new limited edition. Every single day, it seems, by the big distillers. Where's it all coming from? Where is this all coming from? Now, whiskey shelves are flooded with product. We're starting to see some of the prices level out, and that really can't be denied. Distillers are pausing distilling. Places are closing. Places are laying people off. Yet the big distillers keep pumping out these special products, making new SKUs, and getting us to run for the latest allocated new special editions. Do they think we're stupid? Yes. Are we helping them think it's stupid? Yes. But the truth is, everybody needs to know this. We need to start sharing information. There is too much whiskey sitting around in these large rickhouses, whiskey that's been sitting there for years, and they don't know what to do with it because they're getting paid. They're paying on the barrels there. They're paying on the time kept there. They're losing money sitting in these barrels. So what they're doing is they're taking them with this giant inventory, too much. They expected this bourbon explosion to continue forever, but let's face it, nothing lasts forever. Too much sitting around, so they figured after the bubble burst, what should we do? They had a couple of choices. They had to make some hard choices, which they didn't really make. Could they lower price? I don't think so. I think the retailers are really lowering price because they're losing money. Are they working on additional quality? No, everything's still in there. They're just switching it to a different barrel. Did they want to continue to build loyalty? I don't think so. I think they just wanted to sell their product, and I can't blame them. That is their job. They're looking to sell product. Now, I'm talking about bigger distillers. I'm not talking about the craft, and I do believe this is the time the craft needs to jump in there and attack some of these customers, some of these consumers, and let them know how great they are while they feel like they're being duped. And that's it. So instead of making these hard choices, they went with shiny new stickers. They went with a bunch of new words such as special, exclusive, master distiller, distillery only, 2 times, 3 times barreled, toasted. So many words. It's like a word salad. Fancy new boxes, nice new wax tops, nice packaging, great marketing, because they have too much. We are seeing more special edition things and allocated things right now than I can remember ever happening. It just seems like, as I said, every single day something pops up, and it's exhausting. How many lifetime great barrels can I own? How many? I only have one lifetime. Looking on my shelf for the lifetime special bottles by these big places, I don't know what to tell you, but once again, I'll get into it. This is a game for big distillers. It's like a shell game. It's like a game of 3-card Monte where they're getting you to choose what they want by putting the word salad on there. They're taking this existing whiskey. They are changing it, putting it in different barrels. They're finishing it differently. They're changing labeling, they're changing packaging, they're putting the big market push to it, all to make you want it. They're saying allocated to make you desire it and hunt it. So I could get a bottle drop of some allocated thing on Monday, and that bottle by Wednesday be rare, nobody could have it. And by Friday, there'll be 500 bottles online for 10 times the original cost. And that's just the game we're playing right now. We all know it's true. The secondary market, the flippers are really jumping in and really getting to it. So I don't think that these special editions, these great bottles, I don't think it's anything, some great innovation. I think we're being manipulated into a system to purchase. And we need to get it out of our mind. Just because the labeling is fancy, it's bright, it's shiny, there's some gold foil on it, great wax top, that we have to go get it. We have to stop thinking that, wow, it's allocated, got to run out to the store and get this one. They are using this and creating a false sense of ownership that you must have it. They are really preying on this with the FOMO. That's it. They don't want you to think that you're missing out on something. The fear of missing out. They're really creating that illusion to lure you in and buy their product. And they want you to buy it because they're losing money. They could choose to lower prices. They could choose many other routes to go this way, but they're choosing to continue to put out these special reserves, these products that aren't there. So the industry is training us, and they have trained us to panic over this stuff. And you know what? It worked. It worked. So artificial scarcity is creating a mood that everybody wants to get this stuff. So let's face it how it is. We're calling out the hype culture right now. You get this hype, and they're putting a lot of hype on it, and they want us to buy it. So what are people lining up for? Why are we lining up for the next ultra experimental, rare, allocated version 14? Version 14 is always interesting. Always fun when it's once of a lifetime, special reserve, limited edition, but then there's a number to it that exceeds 1, 2, or 3. How limited is it? How special is it if you keep putting it out every single year? So you're just taking the same stuff you have and just putting it in a different costume. You're giving it a different outfit. You're giving it a different hat. You're giving it a slight little flavor. And it's not to appeal to the consumer. It's to appeal to your pocketbook, to your wallet, to your bank account, to your Venmo account, to your PayPal. It's to appeal to money. And they're losing money, so they're doing everything they can to lure you in. This, as I said, the secondary and the flippers, they're not helping anything because they're going and buying things. I heard a story today about the 4-grain that flippers were bringing homeless people with them, paying 4, 5, 6 homeless people to get one bottle at a time so they could flip it for 10 times the price. That is the reality. So they're limiting this, creating these distillery-only special releases. They're making their money, but it even flows down and trickles down through the secondary, through the flippers, to make it worse for everybody else. It's all a game. So the idea and the question to you is, do you want to play that game? Do you want to play that game? I'm opting out of that game. As you can see, my love is Craft. Craft's not playing that game. They're playing their own game, and the rules are stacked against them. You know, when I see that special packaging, that great label, I really have to look. Is this something I want? Is there a way I could taste it first? Who of my friends have it? You'll find, you ask around, it's hard to get. People don't have it. But yet, people are dying for it and standing online for hours. You know, it is very, very interesting to me. And, you know, the real problems and the real situation are consumers are getting burnt out. We've had enough of overpaying. We're getting tired of chasing the unicorn. We're getting tired of chasing what we can't have, but still have the fear of not getting what we could have. So it's like the vulture's here and we're the prey and we're getting eaten. Stop. Stop. If everything is special, nothing is special. Go chase taste, not hype. Wake up. It's a money grab. It's a money grab. You know, for distillers, this is my message. Don't take us for fools. We are smarter than you give us credit for. We know that the rick houses are full, and we know that you're looking to make money. We know all of this. Yes, sometimes we can't help ourselves, and this is where my consumer warning comes in. Consumer warning, stop chasing allocated special bottles consistently. Now, I'm not saying some of them aren't good. As I just said before, stop chasing them just because you can't get them. Just because you fear that if I don't get it now, I will never get it. Don't panic. They will be around and prices should start leveling out if nobody buys it. Support your local craft. Support the craft. The craft. I have Broad Branch right here, and this Broad Branch rye is probably just as good as any rye I had, and this is only the 100 proof rye. Broad Branch is putting out some dynamite pours that I would put on par with any of these big distillers. Broad Branch is not alone in the craft industry, so we need to start spending our money more wisely and maybe shifting towards the craft or shifting towards something else to show these big distillers we're not fools. But as long as we're willing to spend our money, they are going to believe we're fools. Different label. There are different levels, but a different label doesn't mean it's great. You know, I'll say it. I looked on my shelf to get an ultra rare or an allocated or a special reserve bottle, and I thought I had at least one. I don't have any. And that's just a coincidence because I know I've bought them. I just don't have any right at this time because I'm not gravitating to them anymore. I lost the interest to pay the exorbitant fee to get these special bottles. Do I get a special bottle here and there? Sure. But I usually luck into it. You know, let's not chase the gimmick. Let's not chase the marketing. Let's chase some great taste. Right now, I'm going to have some great taste. It's some Broad Branch. This is their bottle. I don't know if it's a bottle and bond. This is a 100 proof. I don't have my reader, so I can't read it. If you ever didn't have any Broad Branch is absolutely fantastic. On this one right here, this is a rye, classic rye, nice fruitiness, a little. It's just really good. Like I said, I can't even describe anything. I'm a little bent out of shape over this one because just this morning I had another message. Look at this new bottle. I can't do it anymore. Cheers, everybody. And this is damn delicious. I drink this every day of the week at 100 proof. Every day. So listen, stop chasing. Give the craft a chance. This is the opportunity you have to get into the craft instead of spending the exorbitant fees. But more importantly, find the people you love. Give them a hug. Tomorrow's no guarantee. It is never what's in the glass, whether it's allocated or not. It's never what's in the glass, whether it's $500 or $10 for the bottle. It's who you're sharing it with. And right now, I'm sharing it with you. Cheers. Please like and subscribe if you watch this whole thing.